I strive for finding really cool music and really cool musicians here in the area. That's kind of the key. I'm Dave Rublin. I am the bass player of American Authors, and I'm also a record producer and songwriter right here in Brooklyn. When I'm not on tour and when I'm not on the road, I get to do something that's so special to me, which is, produce records and produce songs for artists that mean a lot to me. It's always really hard to break into the industry, and I know that firsthand. So the name of the production studio is Little Planet Music. It's modeled after the Little Prince. He's a little guy who hangs out on a planet, kind of has a voice of his own, kind of goes to Earth to kind of figure out what it all means. And this is a place where I wanted to do the same thing, but through music. I was adopted from South America and was raised in a community in New Jersey. It's really cool to have a whole mesh of influence in music from being here and being in that position and growing up in such a beautiful place. I love the East Coast, I love Jersey. The parents were very hardworking people, and they just gave the arts to the kid, which is something that I think is so crucial and really set the tone for life. American Authors, a lot of the grind was New York. It's kind of like, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. As American Authors goes, we're all storytellers, so each one of us descended on New York for this opportunity to be a part of the action. Just believing in the hope and the dream of that this is what can really happen in this world still. I do a lot of production internally with American Authors, and I do a lot of production outside of American Authors and a lot of songwriting for other artists. The idea for the studio and the production company came from just years of experience. It was kind of like a thing where I was always afraid of it. I always fought it, and people were always just like, dude, you're good at it, like, why don't you just do it? And then through the band, actually, they were grooming me a lot to become who I am today and always encouraging me. And I think that if you have a good team that encourages you to do the things that you want to do, you got to pay that energy forward. And that's how the studio came to be. We have a fully functioning, top-of-the-line studio just here in this little area. It's just like a place where you can get all the sounds of today, and I'm there to help, and I'm there to bring out the best in what you have. It all comes from just being in the industry for a while. What makes the studio different is that you're working with somebody who genuinely, has been doing this for a very long time and is genuinely here to help. The production company offers a lot of services for the clients. We have great songwriters that live in the area that come through a lot that also help with the process. From like the start of a beat to the final end product to your mixing to your getting it to the right hands. It's kind of like a one-stop shop, very niche kind of workspace for people to feel creative and feel good. So a lot of the work that I get artist-wise is through my publishers. They have a really great artist relations program. We've gotten everybody from people that are on major labels, we gotten people that are on indie labels here. We have people that are signing their own deals currently right now, just popping in and out. Tons of different people come through here and tons of different vibes can happen. The studio is now open, and now it's been open for about 2 years, and we've had great success with rolling out things. 2020 is going to be a really exciting year for authors and the studio. We're going to be writing the 4th record for American Authors, which is going to be a lot of heavy lifting. And we're excited about all that. Starting up a whole new roster of people that I'm going to be meeting for the first time, that I've already, told them I'd love to start working with them. It makes me feel so much honor and feel so much pride knowing that we went into something and came out with a story for people. That's just what it's all about. If we can pave the road forward, do all the things that we need to do, where you can enter a place and you can have the chance at that opportunity to do something great, we're going to make sure it happens here.